Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. I know I said I would try my best to post on Saturday, but unfortunately, I am very sick right now. But the show must go on, and I spent the whole day editing, so bear with me. Once again, I am editing last year in chronological order because I have so much backlog. So everything in today's vlog is from March of 2025. I'm actually splitting March into two parts because I had so much footage. So this is March part 1. Today's vlog is extremely chatty. Like I'm just talking a lot, especially about my systems and productivity and journaling and all that. So less of a vlog, more of a chatty whatever. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Guys, we are actually like on the verge of hitting 100,000 as I record this. We're actually 23 subscribers away from reaching 100,000, but I will save my sentiments for the next vlog when we actually hit it. Otherwise, this will be a very long intro. Once again, thank you so much for your support, and I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. Hey guys, good morning, or should I say good afternoon, because it's so late. I keep trying to be a morning person and my alarm never ever ever works. Like I set my alarm today for 10 in the morning and I woke up at 12:30 because my phone died overnight, and that always happens to me and it's so annoying. Mission failed. I tell myself like constantly like I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and I'm gonna go to the gym. I say that so often. And it doesn't happen. So now it's too late to go to the gym since I have other stuff to do today. And I just put in my laundry. Ate Kyla's telling me to mash some potatoes because she's gonna cook some steak. Already. So why do I need to wash it more? Okay guys, this is my arm workout for today. My goal for March is to post a social media post every single day. In my self-care journey, I think a big conflict of mine has been trying to lessen my time on social media and my screen time in general when social media is technically my job. So I'm trying to find the middle ground between being chronically online and brain rotting and creative research and creative expression. A realistic goal for me for the next month or whatever is to just post something every month. Doesn't have to be on Instagram, doesn't have to be on TikTok, just one of those. So I'm already done for the day actually, but I wanted to take some flat lace of the goodies that I bought from Vietnam, like a scrolling everything I bought from Vietnam thing. Our house actually doesn't have that good of natural light, so I've opened all the blinds in my room and have laid out my comforter, and hopefully it looks okay. Okay guys, that took me literally like a whole hour to do because I had to take like so much flat lace, but done with that, let's hang my laundry now. For that, let's eat a cookie. Adekala made like a big batch of cookie dough and has been making me one cookie every day because I only want to eat one cookie, and this is the last one. Good morning. Hopefully, this is me being productive again. I have tried it again to start being productive again. So this is attempt number, I don't know. But it's 10:26 and I actually succeeded in waking up early for once without having school. I did my laundry earlier in the morning and I just put in my second batch. So very productive morning in terms of that. And I also spent like 30 minutes practicing Spanish. So language learning done for today. Now I'm going to continue my reading. Right now I'm reading Nausea by Jean-Paul Sartre. It's really good. I've been wanting to read this for a while. It's about existentialism. It's really good. This is my first modern classic I've ever read, so the genre is very new to me, but I'm really enjoying this. I'm also reading 1984 by George Orwell, which is obviously also a very iconic social piece. So I'm getting the iconic literature over with. I think at this point I didn't even know that they were called classics or modern classics. So I kept calling them like iconic literature or whatever. But yeah, this was my introduction to classics, which it's crazy to think that I just started reading classics start of last year because I've read so many of them now. Really, really love classics, and I highly recommend if you guys like read mostly contemporary. I think classics are a really good way to level up your reading skills and also your comprehension and world understanding in general. I kind of wish I read it a long time ago, but I just got into reading quite recently. Before this, I've only read like rom-coms. So right now I just want to read like all of the stuff. I think I made coffee this morning, so let's taste it. As you guys know, I don't like coffee, so let's taste this. What's in this? Cinnamon, brown sugar, vanilla. I tasted it a little while ago and it reminded me of El Union. Good? Yeah. More. How do you like it? I wanted to show you guys how I annotate my books, which is not really like anything complicated. So I underline with a black pen whenever I like a quote or a passage, and then I always just encircle it if I don't know what the word means, and then I look up the definition and it looks like that. It just looks like this. I don't use a highlight or anything, just a black pen. I can't believe that before this I didn't read physical books, but now that I have started reading physical books, I can understand why people are so addicted to buying books, because it's so fun to just write on the actual book. Now I am an owner of a fully booked discount card because I feel like I'm gonna buy a lot more books. Let's taste Attical's matcha. I don't like matcha. It's good. I still don't like matcha, but it's good.
Look at that foam on top.
Okay, hey guys, Nika, we're doing a vocabulary test with Nika, and I just asked her, and Ate Chini, what's the meaning of capsicum?
Pwede bang beef na menudo?
Carrots.
Pwede rin. Pero usually, it's pork.
Patatas.
Carrots.
Patatas.
May patatas.
Oh.
Pasas.
Capsicum.
Ano?
Yeah, she's so sure it's in her book right now of like definitions.
I don't know what capsicum means. Wait.
Just take a guess. This one will be no guessing.
Capsicum. Capsicum is a smidge, a small amount. Capsicum's a smidge, a small amount. Is that a...
I don't know.
What? Wait, can you use it in a sentence?
I went to the grocery and I got capsicums.
It's a fruit. It's a vegetable, guys. It's a vegetable.
Capsicum.
Ano yun?
Red peppers.
Arte mo, wala namang ganyan sa karinderya namin. Baka mapaaway pa ako. Baka mabatukan ako rin. Ano yung capsicum? Ano yung tawag dyan?
Capsicum.
Pag tinawag, meron kayong capsicum? Baka matampal ako ng tiyan. Lumayo ka sa akin, lugi na ako, nagigigil ako sa kabila.
Doesn't that sound like minuscule? The capsicum amount.
It was too comfortable.
What did you say? The attitude doesn't feel comfortable. It's now 1 o'clock. I've continued reading. Ada Chini, Ada Kai, and I watched your mom Ashley's new vlog because she went to the Philippines, and we also watched Kelly's new vlog.
Nika was reading Pump 57.
What? No, I wasn't.
She was.
Right now, I'm watching F1 qualifying. It's the first race of the year, so I'm super excited to see who gets first place. I'm super excited to see who gets first place and see who's fast this year. Ada Chini's prediction. Ada Chini has no F1 knowledge, by the way, so she's just guessing. But she's guessing either Lewis or Carlos will be first. Ada Guy, what's your guess? Ada Guy's guess is Lando. My guess, I feel like it's gonna be Leclerc. Hopefully it's Leclerc. I don't know. Let's see. Or Hamilton. Basta Ferrari. That would be interesting. Basta Red Bull. Low. Okay guys, we have some balls meat from Ada Guy. Maybe it's like a week ago.
They were frozen.
They were frozen. So she made this while we were in Vietnam, so I haven't been able to try this new batch. This is her specialty. And then we have some fresh tomato sauce on top. Norris and Verstappen are on top. Boring. This was just like awful foreshadowing for the season ahead, honestly. I was happy for a second there because Oscar got pulled and then Lando got it. By the way, if you're wondering, for this season I am for Oscar. My favorite driver is Seb, but unfortunately Seb tired way long ago, so yeah. Well, as you guys can probably guess, I was not happy with the result of last year's F1 season. Rightfully so, actually, but whatever. I'm so sorry to all my viewers who are LN4 lovers, but wanted Oscar to win that. Albon is faster than the Ferrari, and Yuki's 5th, and Lawson got out in Q1. Not that I don't like Lawson, because I literally have an F2 card of Lawson, but it just goes to show they should have just gotten Yuki. Again, horrible foreshadowing, and we all know how that went. It is my fourth day in a row of waking up before 10 a.m., which I consider a win because I am not a morning person whatsoever. It is also my first time wearing workout clothes in a while, so this feels weird to me, but I told myself today that I would wake up early, I would jog no matter what, so I'm gonna do that right now. It's 11 o'clock, and I think the sun's gonna be like at its peak in a while, so I should try to run. Which, by the way, I'm not a runner. I don't like working out. I don't have good endurance or stamina. Let's see how this goes. I'm not an athlete. I've never been an athlete.
I'm not a boxer. I'm not a fighter. I've never claimed to be a fighter.
But we gotta try to keep our bodies moving for the sake of self-development. So I'm gonna force myself to do this right now. So I finished my run. I ran for like 25 minutes and did like 2.5 kilometers, which is not really a lot, but it's good for my very first time in a very, very long time. And then after that, we called that for like 30 minutes because they're in Japan right now. Fun fact, this morning before I ran, I was actually touching up on my Japanese. I'm learning some Japanese right now because I go to Japan very often and I don't know basic words. Like every time I've been there, I didn't know any basic words. I didn't know yes, I didn't know no. So I'm just like trying to know all the basics. So like, hello, good evening, good morning, how are you, nice to meet you, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm touching up on that. I'm also learning Spanish. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I've been learning Spanish since 2021. So I'm just trying not to forget the basics. So if ever I go there, I can also speak very rudimentary Spanish and not get lost. Yeah, I really love learning so much. Like, one of my most simple joys in life is to know that I have so many new things to learn. So I've really been loving learning languages in the past few weeks. My system, as you guys saw, I have this little tiny journal. So I bring this everywhere with me, and I have this habit tracker because putting your habits down visually really helps you achieve things more. So I just put little realistic goals that I can do every day, and that's for the second half of the month. So I'll show you my progress for the first half of the month. As you guys can see, I'm not super consistent. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm not achieving all my goals every single day. So these are all very achievable basic tasks. So first habit is finish tasks. What do I mean by that? So here's an example. I just make a tiny to-do list every single day, and if I finish all the tasks that I write down, I mark that as a habit done. I also write down what time I sleep and wake up every morning. And then the next goal is to sleep 7 hours a day. If you guys didn't know, you need 7 hours of sleep a day to function, and sleep is super important. But again, of course, I have been struggling with that, as well as waking up before 10. I only did for like half of the month. As I said earlier, I'm not a morning person whatsoever, so waking up earlier is quite hard for me. I know 10 is already late for a lot of you. It's very subjective, but 10 is what I consider to be early-ish. So I've been trying to wake up before 10, and I've been doing it for the past 4 days. So go me. And then to sleep before 12. And this is one of the habits that I just like didn't do. I did it twice in the first half of the month. Sleeping before 12 is really hard for me. Since high school, I have been sleeping very, very late. But I have been able to cut my bedtime from like 5 to 2 a.m. So we're getting closer to 12. But I know it's achievable. In October or August or whenever that was, I was extremely locked in and I would sleep at 11. So I know I can do it. I have here also 10 pages non-fic, which is completely empty because I did not read any non-fiction for the first half of the month. And then 10K steps or a workout. So I will be honest with you guys, I kind of cheated in this habit tracker because whenever we walk the dogs, I mark it as a workout. I mean, it kind of is because it's walking, but I'm trying to be more real about it for the latter half of the month. Like I just ran yesterday, I did an arm workout, so being real. And then the water goal is also completely empty, not for lack of water consumption, but because I just don't track my water. And then the other goals are journaling, which again, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love to journal. I journal every single night. I will answer your most asked questions about journaling, by the way, but I want to show you guys like my system. When I write my journal entries, I try to write it in cursive because I think that if you write in cursive, it's harder to reread your entries, which I found myself doing a lot before. Like I would read my journal entries back a lot, which is not very helpful or good for you in any way, shape, or form. It's good to read it after a few months, but if you're reading yesterday's journal entry, there's no point. So honestly, I want to hit myself in the head for writing in cursive last year. Because like right now, a year later, I would love to read my journal entries from last year. But it takes me so much brain power to read it because of my handwriting, because of the cursive. I have to be like, okay, what does this word say? But if it's print, I can just read and be like, okay, that's what happened that day. But then It's so hard to decide whether to write in cursive or print. I'm currently back in my print era, but I know for a fact I'll probably go back to cursive in a few months again. My penmanship has gotten a lot better. A lot of you guys comment that my penmanship is really good, and it's because I practice every single day by writing in cursive. What do I journal about? Mostly, I think the easiest way to journal is to firstly recount what you did in the day. So most of my journal entries start with me saying, today I, or something like that. Today I did blah, 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 blah. And then afterwards, I reflect on what I feel in regards to that. And then it just digresses into something of relation to that. But if it's not about what I do in my day, it will be about something I have strong feelings for in the day. So let's say I rant about something, or it's just something I saw on TikTok that I feel strong feelings for. The hack to journaling is to just like find one sentence to write and then just keep writing sentences that are related. And if it kind of like divulges into other topics, that's fine, because it'll just keep flowing on the paper. But if you don't have anything to write, just write, I don't know what to write right now, because a lot of my entries are me saying that, and it eventually leads to some substantial content. And in terms of consistency, it's actually really hard to stay consistent when it comes to journaling. I've ghosted my journal for a lot of months, and I think the pro tip to just like being consistent in journaling is to have a set or standard time for it. So mine is every night before I sleep, I journal, and it doesn't have to be at night. I have a friend actually who hates journaling at night because he thinks that like if you're about to go to sleep, you just rush the entry, so it's better to do it in the morning. But you need to find a time that works best for you and force yourself to write at that time. So I do it every night before bed. For the past few months, I have been telling myself to write at least one full page of a journal entry, but I've been changing up my rules recently because I think that it's better to just let my thoughts flow. So if it's 2 pages, 3 pages, or half a page, whatever works for me, as long as I journal every day. And also just make it easy for yourself, meaning make your journal accessible and make sure to accomplish all your tasks and worries earlier in the day so that you have time to journal. One of the best habits you can do for yourself is journaling, because you really unload all of that stuff. Besides that, the next habits I also have are morning skincare and night skincare. I actually didn't start doing my skincare until the end of 2023. So before that, I was just like not taking care of my skin. But now, as you can see, like it looks pretty decent. So I feel like skincare is actually my most consistent good habit. And I have a very long skincare routine actually, but mostly products from Japan. There are so many good products from Japan you can get, guys. But yeah, skincare will change your whole face, I think. Like when I started doing skincare, that's when people started commenting like glowing, etc., etc. Of course, like that also comes with makeup, but skincare is the foundation of your good makeup routine. And then I also have here social media posts. So my job is to be an influencer. So I have set a standard for myself starting this month that I have to post at least every day. But it doesn't have to be like on a certain platform, just on any of my platforms. I need to post at least once a day. So if that's a reel or a TikTok or a YouTube video, just one. And then language learning, as I said, I've really been loving learning new languages, so dedicate some time in the day to just do that. And then the last one is 10 pages of fiction, which I've been consistent with this week. Right now I'm reading Nausea by Jean-Paul Sartre. I really like it so far. It actually talks a lot about journaling in the start. You guys should go check that book out because I'm really liking it a lot. It's about a man who's disgusted by his own existence. I found that I really enjoy books that touch up on introspection, because that's really one of my interests in life. That's one of my top interests. Like I just really like introspection, so I love reading on it. And then also, besides my habit tracker, I also have a sleep log wherein I log what hours I sleep in. I have a horrible sleep schedule, guys. So this was my sleep log for the first half of the month, and as you can see, it was not very consistent at all. I write down what time I wake up and sleep in the day just so that it's easier for me to track. But yeah, that's what is in my tiny notebook that I bring with me literally everywhere. I bring this everywhere I go. If you guys see these tiny tabs, I have my current projects, like work projects, social media projects on here, and then each color represents like the status of the project. And then I put it in this tiny pouch, and I also put my pen and a correction tape that I just got from Shopee. And I just bring this with me. I just finished my first class of the day. It is 5:40 in the afternoon right now, and I feel really sick. I have I don't know, I feel like I'm about to faint. I felt really sick since I got on the bus. which I think is probably because I ran or like I exerted too much effort that my body's not used to, and I also didn't really eat real food. I just ate that granola bar. So I'm gonna show you guys the ultimate diet food. I'm not actually on a diet, but try to not eat rice as much as possible just because I don't really look for it anymore. So this is what I eat in Taft now. This is literally just grilled chicken. 2 orders of it from Happy and Healthy. Most of the food in Taft are rice bowls, so this is pretty much my only option since I don't like vegetables. I know a lot of you are gonna say try the Magnolian bowl, but I don't like vegetables, unfortunately for me. While eating, I am going to continue with my book. I did not film it, but I had one more class. It is 8:50 now. The class was supposed to be until 9:15, so we were dismissed early, and I'm now in Produce to get dinner. They removed the thing that I ordered from here, which is so sad. I used to get the barbecue sandwich, and it tasted like ribs, and it was really good. Now it's gone. I plan to stay here until 10 or just before 10 so that I can sleep at 11, so I can get 7 hours of sleep since I have to wake up at 6 because I have class at 7. You get all of that. Because yeah, I'm editing TikTok, sponsored TikTok, and then after that I'm gonna edit a vlog because yeah, it's my job. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't look appetizing to me because 1, I don't like vegetables, and 2, I don't like mushrooms. So yeah, let's see how this tastes. This is the beef mushroom choo-choo. Also, I don't eat that much rice, so yeah, the rice looks dry. The vegetables are very vegetable-y. Don't like vegetables. Broccoli. I like broccoli. Broccoli is one of the only vegetables I like. This is a strawberry blast. I got a strawberry blast because it has the least calories, but I also got protein because they have a promo which is like free protein powder for the entirety of March. So why not add free protein powder? Very good. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It is 9 in the morning. I just got back from running errands around the area. I had to pay for stuff. And before that, I had a 7:30 a.m. class. I'm not a morning person, so as you guys can see, I look very dead right now. This is my only class every Tuesday, so I'm already done with my class for the day. I literally only have one class on Tuesdays, and it's 7:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna change my shirt, not really feeling this, so let's do an outfit change. The lesson learned is don't be like me. After I filmed that clip, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to my bag and get my shirt and change, right? Because before doing my errands, I left my bag in Cats in first floor of this building. And it's a thing in LaSalle where you just like leave your stuff and no one gets it, right? So I didn't think it was a big deal. I've been here for like 4 years and my stuff have never gotten stolen. So I left my stuff on the bench while I did my errands. Then I went to get my shirt and my stuff no longer on that bench. And I was like, oh my gosh, FML. Like I literally like there was nothing left on the bench and I was like, oh gosh. So I went straight to the lost and found and I was sitting there for maybe like 1-2 minutes. The guard walks in holding all my stuff and I'm just like, oh, that's mine. And then so I have to walk with the security guard to the security office to get my stuff. And he's just telling me like, next time don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, Kuya, I'm so sorry. It's my last few weeks here. Don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, that's what just happened. I had to have a security walk with all my stuff. So yeah, now I have all my stuff. At least it didn't get stolen. But lesson learned, don't be like me. Update bus right now. I'm here early. I'm wearing my Mark Webber Red Bull t-shirt that I drifted from Vietnam, which I love. Look at this, guys. Isn't that iconic? Anyway, I always ride this bus. If you guys watch my vlogs, I ride it almost every week. It's 88 pesos. Once I'm in town, I think I'm gonna eat lunch and get ready. I found myself in Molito. I just got treading as well in ATC. I crossed the street and now I'm here. I was looking around. I wanted to eat somewhere I haven't eaten before so I can try something new. I'm not very used to trying new things. So thank you. Thank you. Guys, this looks so good. So yeah, I'm not used to trying new things and also not very used to treating myself when I go out. Like I usually just get something small. So I wanted to eat in a real restaurant by myself, table for one. Here's my lunch, guys. Doesn't this look so scrumptious? It better be because it was 500 pesos. Anyways, let's taste this. I'm so excited. It actually looks so freaking good. I wanted like protein and also less carbs. So it's vegetables and meat. Like what more could I ask for? I was about to sell for a sandwich, which also sounded really good, a Reuben sandwich, but I was like, nah. Ooh, you did not get to see that. Did you guys get to see that? The poached egg. Let's taste it. I got quinoa. You can pick between like white rice, red rice, quinoa. I got quinoa. Let's taste this. I'm so freaking excited. This actually looks very scrumptious. It's very healthy also, which is what I need. There's also celery here. I don't think I've eaten celery. We can taste it. Again, I don't like vegetables, as you guys know. The price, if I think about it, is not too bad because it's like a little above salad stop, which I get often. So, what? Not bad. I'm so happy right now. This is exactly what I needed. I was looking for like healthy tasting food. Gas. I just passed by Petite Bakery and got a chocolate chip cookie for Ate Kai. She said this is her favorite cookie. Might as well pass by since I'm already here. If you guys recall, I actually filmed one of my Josh Del Rosario origin videos, or Franco Santos, in front of Petite Bakery, which was quite the time. So yeah, gonna shove this in my bag and get some buko juice for my sisters. Once again, the dutiful, obedient little sister that I am. Gonna get more buko juice. Okay guys, trying a new flavor today. I've never tried this flavor before. This is berry medley from Get Bold. Let's try it. Good. It is another day in Taft. We are here on a Wednesday because we had to go to a seminar for one of our classes, and I forgot my ID today for the first time in like a year, so I had to get this temporary pass. Story time. Yesterday, I think the last thing I vlogged was me reading while eating my lunch. I literally, kid you not, got food poisoning that afternoon from that. I spent the whole day recovering, and I had a giant bottle of Pocari Sweat. I still have it at home because like I was really like dying. Like I got heavy food poisoning from that, which I was honestly like super surprised because one, I really enjoyed the meal. I had a really good time eating that meal. It was so good. Second, it's supposed to be like a healthy meal. It's a grain bowl. I thought I ate quinoa, guys, and I got food poisoning from it. So I did not have a good day yesterday. I was planning to be like productive, edit my vlog, but I ended up like resting and rotting for most of the day. And my sisters and I, we watched Cheaper by the Dozen 1 and 2. That was fun. And then we walked Kogi. So that was what we did yesterday, but I was literally dying, guys. As I said, got a smoothie bowl. So good. Whoa.
Silly goose.
Hi, Mom. Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome back. They're back from Japan.
Hi, daughter.
Hi. Oh my gosh, guys. Mom brought home some tuna onigiri from Japan, my fave. Fresh from Japan. And we have a full lunchbox of onigiris. Life's good.
Almond. Yung kasya lang dyan, yung tayo dinala ko.
As you saw, we picked up Mom and Dad from the airport. They just came back from Japan, and then we went home. I dropped Ate Kyla in Molito and Jordan at home. So yeah, now we're gonna have some dinner with the parents. We are at dinner now. We're in Manong. A long day. Been up since 6, 7. Not used to this, but yeah, that's what's up. Anyhow, so that was March 2025, part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, even though it was mostly just me yapping. But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my other socials as well if you'd like to. And I'll see you guys next Saturday.